Whether you're a veteran property manager or brand new to leasing apartments, we all want the same thing: the ability to lease our available units, hit our occupancy goals, and achieve cash flow for our owners and investors. Unfortunately, most of the training out there does not give us the basic fundamental skills that we need to take a call all the way from a lead to signing a lease. It's that sales stuff that the training really ignores. Now, the folks that attend my Leasing University property management training boot camps, they have a tendency to double their leases in 60 days. So today, I want to walk you through the fundamentals behind the Leasing University bootcamp so that you can figure out the areas that you need to work on to sign more leases. I'm Matt Easton, and I've helped hundreds of properties sign billions of dollars in additional lease revenue. So what I want to do today is I want to walk you through the basic fundamental chapters and the pillars of the Leasing University system. So in case you don't have the ability to attend a boot camp or come to one of our live events, you can do some self-study on your own. But these are the areas that you need to focus on to sign more leases. All right, so let's go through what's covered in a boot camp. The first part of the day is always going to be focused on setting your goals and your daily plan. If you're in property management, you know better than anybody. If you don't plan your day is literally going to run you and it's going to spiral out of control. There is no other industry where you have more forces coming at you from more directions to distract you and take you off your game. So the first thing that we do in Leasing University Bootcamp is work on that plan that you're going to have for each and every day and how you tactically hit it to maximize your time throughout the day. After that, we're going to focus on the power of agreement. Listen, in your attitude in property management, your attitude as a property manager or as a leasing agent is going to dictate not only how easy it is for you to convert leads into leases, but it's also going to dictate how easy it is for you to get renewals from your current residents and deal with resident issues on site. It is very, very easy to get caught up in the negativity and have a negative attitude, and we work on some fundamental techniques to keep you and your fellow associates there on property positive and moving things forward. All right, it all starts with the phone. Hey, here's a great thing for you to do. I want you to go ahead and pause the video, and I want you to audit your property right now. Go ahead and call the property as if you were a renter. See if your team picks up the phone. See if you've got a voicemail or some sort of robo answering system that says, press 1 for a maintenance issue, press 2 to talk to the leasing office. These are all completely the wrong way to go. And if you've got a recorded message that says, hi, welcome to the property, in case of an emergency, hang up and dial 911. Boy, you couldn't be in a worse position. One of the first things that we cover in Leasing University is how to answer the phone, how to answer it quickly, and more importantly, the special techniques and the exact words that you need to say to get that caller to come to the property and to give you the specific information that you need when they arrive to be able to manage that visit into a close. Okay, so after we've covered the phone, we do a whole section on property tours and showing units. Remember this, telling is not selling. Nearly all of the traditional training out there in terms of showing units and showing your apartments is all going to be focused on telling. Hey, walk this way. Here's our business center. Here's our 1-bedroom. Here's our B32 floor plan. Here's our newly remodeled kitchen. It doesn't evoke passion, it doesn't evoke emotion, and it's for sure not tailored to that specific prospect and the 2 or 3 things that they need to hear in order to sign a lease. So we're gonna walk you through those tours. Hey, here's the big one after tours. We do a huge section and we role play on handling objections. If your career is in property management and you are not trained specifically, tactically, how to handle objections, you're not going to stay in the industry for long. This is an industry full of objections, whether it's objections from your prospective renters, objections from your current residents, like you heard this one before, my neighbor's cat It's meowing, just a little too loud. I need you to fix it. You need to be able to handle all of those objections, all of that negativity, and be a master of handling objections in the leasing office. Not only so that you can close those leases, but so that you can handle all those little things that happen that property managers need to handle throughout the day. Okay, now we're going to move on to the big one, closing the lease. Most of the training out there doesn't even recognize the fact that showing your units, that selling, that handling objections, and closing are all two completely different things. Selling is one thing, closing is a completely different arena. We're going to give you the closing techniques and the closing training that you need so that you can convert those folks that you've shown the resident, that you've shown the unit to, into closed leases. Hey, if you've ever found yourself in this situation, I get plenty of calls in the leasing office. I do an okay job on the phone. I show them the unit, but you know what? Most of the people say, hey Matt, I really like this floor plan. I really like this unit, but you know what? I just need to think about it a little bit. Or, you know, I just want to go and look at a few more places, and I'll call you back in a few days. If that's happening to you, you know very well that most of those people that leave the property never call you back. They never come back. That's what we're going to work on in closing. We're going to make sure that you have all the tactical skills in order to take that prospect from interest to close, and that is a very specific set of skills. Then we're going to cover reviews. You should have a fundamental tactical plan that is going to bring your community hundreds of positive reviews every year. It takes about 30 minutes for us to walk through this. I make sure that everybody in the boot camp knows exactly what to say, when to say, and how to say it in order to get positive reviews coming in for their community. Now we're going to cover referrals and lease renewals. You know it. Hey, a renewal is just as important as a lease. If you can keep a current resident in that unit, boom, you just basically saved yourself having to release that unit. And there are fundamental tactical skills that you can do that will increase your renewal by 200, 300, 400, 500% to where you've got a waiting list for somebody to leave that unit because your current residents keep renewing. Now, if you say to yourself, well, you know, we want to raise our rent. Renewal means your ability to raise the rent as well. So I'm going to show you how to keep raising those rents and keep those current residents in their units. I also want to show you how to get referrals. There is nothing better in terms of leads than a hot qualified referral from somebody else that lives in the building. We're going to cover all of that in Leasing University. Then we're also going to give you basically an apartment marketing 101 crash course so you know where that traffic is coming from and how to fill your pipeline, how to make that phone ring with 10 times more hot, qualified local people calling the leasing office. We run through that towards the end of the day. And then the last thing we cover is staying on top of your game. Listen, this is a very rewarding industry, but it's also a very challenging industry. I'm going to show you how to stay motivated, stay energized, and make your career go through the moon in property management, keeping on top of your game. If all that sounds interesting to you and you want to take one of our Leasing University boot camps, or you want to just talk to me about some one-on-one training, call my office. My people are in a hurry to help. You can always reach us at 888-683-5885. I'm happy to discuss anything in the programs with you or any questions you have. Give us a call. Multifamily traffic. Hey, and until the next video, I'm your friend in Leasing in Life, Matt Easton. Be great and get those leases.